What's up, everybody? So, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can make your mornings very, very productive. So, the way you can make your mornings extremely productive is by, first of all, you have to wake up early. You have to wake up at 4 a.m. You have to wake up at 5 a.m. The way you can wake up that early, like the way you can wake up so early is by sleeping early. So you have to sleep at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. At night. And then you have to wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., right? And once you wake up, you have to, you know, you have to take a shower, you have to take care of your skin, you have to be, you have to work out, you have to maybe you can read a newspaper, you can read some books, you can journal, you can meditate, all these habits, right? You can study. The morning time is the best time for study, right? You are fresh, the day is beautiful. So the morning time is the best time to study. The morning time is the best time to work out. The morning time is the best time to meditate. The morning time is the best time to pray. So you have to do all of these things and you have to stay consistent. That's the most important thing. Every single time you have to repeat your routines, right? You have to stay consistent with them. You have to repeat your routine every single in every single morning. So you have to wake up, so you have to take a shower every single morning. Um, you have to read a newspaper every single morning. You have to journal every single morning. You have to pray every single morning. You have to go for a walk every single morning. You have to work out every single morning. You have to study every single morning. So you have to stay consistent. You have to do these things, every single morning, right? You have to stay consistent. So if you take a shower at 5:30, you have to keep taking a shower at 5:30 for the rest of your life. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to stay consistent with your routine. So you have to try your best to stay consistent. And one thing that I have learned is the way you can make your mornings more productive is by doing the most important task first. What's now my question to you is, what is the most important task for you? It can be making money online. It can be working out, right? You are passionate about, you know, building muscles, or it can be study. Whatever your biggest priority is, you have to do that in the morning. So whatever your biggest priority is, whatever your most important thing is, you have to do that in the morning, right? So let's say the most important thing for you is study. So you have to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. You have to take a shower, and after 2 or 3 things like working out and going for a walk, you have to study. So basically, you have to do the most important task in the morning. So if your most important task is study, then you have to study in the morning, right? So you have to use your morning for your most important tasks. And another thing that I have learned is you should prepare the night before. So for example, you know, the most important task for you is study. So what you have to do is at night, right? Right, like before the morning, right? Like at night, right? You have to prepare what will you do tomorrow morning. right? So let's say it's 8 p.m. Let's say it's 8 p.m. It's night here. So now I have to, think about, or I can write down exactly what I will do tomorrow morning. I have to write down what exactly will I study. So for example, if my biggest priority is study, I have to write down what am I going to study from when to when. Like, will I be studying from 5:30 to 7:30 a.m.? Like, I have to write down a time slot. So let's say, I write down from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. So now I have to think about what subject I'm going to study. Let's say I want to study chemistry. All of these things, you have to think about them the night before, right? So at every single night, you have to think about what you are going to do in the morning. You have to prepare your morning at night. You understand what I'm saying? You have to prepare your morning at night. So again, let's say it is night. It is 8 p.m. You have to think about what are your biggest priorities. You have to write them down and you have to prepare a schedule, right? When will you wake up? When will you do jogging? When will you do walk? When will you do walking? When will you do a workout? When will you study? All of these things you have to you have to prepare a schedule, right? The night before. You have to prepare a schedule. So let's say it is 8 p.m. right now. It is night here. So now I have to think about what is my biggest priority. Let's say my biggest priority is study. I have to think about from when to when am I going to study. So let's say I I will study from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So now I will write that down. Now I have to, you know, think about when am I going to work out, and then I have to write that down. So I have to prepare my entire morning schedule. First, I have to write down when am I going to wake up. Then I have to write down when am I going to study. Then I have to write down when am I going to work out. Then I have to write down when am I going to go for a walk. Then I have to write down when am I going to pray. Then I have to write down when am I going to journal. Then I have to write down when am I going to meditate. So all of these things, you have to prepare a schedule the night before, right? So you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to prepare your entire morning schedule the night before, right? So you can either write that down, you can write the schedule down, or you can just keep it in your head, right? You can just memorize it. So that's what I have learned. I think if you prepare the night before, then you can make your mornings very productive. Um, it is way better than not preparing at all and waking up with no strategy. So that's why you should prepare a strategy. You should make a strategy the night before, right? So, you have to ask yourself what are your most important tasks. You have to ask yourself when will you wake up. You have to ask yourself what is the next thing that you will do after waking up. You have to ask yourself when will you study. You have to prepare the entire schedule. So that's how you can make your mornings productive. It's by sleeping early, preparing a strategy at night, before sleeping, and then you know staying consistent with your routine, right? So that's how you can make your mornings productive. Thank you for watching this video. If you need my personal coaching, I can help you. I can help you basically stay more consistent. I can help you get more consistent, get more disciplined. I can help you stop wasting your time. I can help you get more productive. If you need my personal coaching, go ahead, DM me on Instagram or on WhatsApp. Both are in the description box. Go ahead, DM me, and then we can set up a call, and from there we can start the coaching. Um, Thank you for watching this video. I love you. Peace.